I've also said this before, like if I was talking to someone and they would tell me like to like shut up, I'll be like this.
You said that?
Maverick fam, how's it going? How is your mama? Your boy Dion, aka I'm Maverick. Got the fam with me. Wifey, Juice, Trent. All glory to God. Do another Q&A for you guys. We're doing this one over the weekend on Sunday. So no one's in the office, man. No mail, no B. That's it. That's it, man. Shout out to y'all, though. Y'all sent us a lot of good questions over on Twitter, so we gonna go through them. You know what, Juice? You got a follow-up, though. We gonna have some edit-ins. A few... We should do that, right? For Wes and Jimbo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was worrying me. She had that, this is a dumb idea face, but I thought we talked about it, so I was worried.
I remember.
We have a few questions for Wes, who works remotely as part of the Maverick fam. Jimbo as well. And then we might get some from Mel as well. You guys have heard from her, but cool. Let's do it. This one's from Luke. You know it's Luke. Luke is very thoughtful. Luke is smart. He had to put him in a notepad. He couldn't even reply on Twitter. So we're gonna start off pretty deep here.
Ooh. God dang, Luke.
Let's start with Juice.
Ooh.
How did you meet Clarissa?
That's
not that deep.
Clarissa was actually the second person I met in Albuquerque. I met her at Legacy Church.
Is it? Like, what the fluff? Tell us more, Juice. Like, I was walking down in the foyer.
Did somebody introduce you?
I saw a sparkle from my side. Like,
Shay introduced us. I said, what's up? She said, what's up? And we went about our day.
But you gotta give us more, Juice. Like, if we was just friends for a little bit, we'd keep it. Like, you know what he asking, Juice. We want to root for y'all.
So I started going to these hoop sessions at Legacy East Campus, and she would run the scoreboard.
Oh.
And that's when we first started kind of talking.
And you hit a 3 and then flirt with her.
Yeah. Yep. So we first kind of started talking then, and then we fell off because I started dating Brianna. And so we didn't talk for 2 years. And then I reached out to her. She ignored me.
Ooh.
For another couple of months.
Was it a text? Hey, big head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I told her I wanted to talk to her. Make things right. She ignored it. And then I did it again. And she finally responded. And her cousin watches our channel. So that was a good outlet to get to talk to her. And ever since then, we've been rocking with each other.
See, that's dope, Juice. That was a good one. Okay. Trent, when are you gonna tell us about all the entrepreneurial work you're doing behind the scenes, and when is it gonna make me rich?
All right.
No, not me. He said me, as in Luke. So I don't know what that means.
Well, I'd like to share everything 2 years after I graduated high school, and that's the time you could expect to make yourself rich too. Because I would like to teach people how to do what I'm doing.
Oh, you have courses.
Yeah.
I like it. Wifey, what is it like having a little human growing inside of you? It would freak me out, not gonna lie.
It is magical and terrible all at the same time.
Right.
It's cool to feel DJ kicking around and things like that, and to be able to put D's hand on my stomach and him feel it and everything. That's awesome. But babies just get bigger, right? And it's my body's used to carrying my own weight, not a whole other human. So then that causes outward pain and things like that. But
do you cry?
Sometimes. but yeah.
You think it's because of pain though?
That I cry? No, I think I get frustrated. When you agree, I just think I get
yeah.
I'll get angry eventually. I'll be sick of being in pain, and I'm just so over that.
Wait. Can unnecessary movement hurt the baby? What if you were like this? Would the baby flip? Can you make the baby flip?
No, well, yeah, they can push against your stomach and make the baby flip.
Ooh.
In the morning, first thing in the morning, unnecessary movement hurts. When I get out of bed, it sucks really
So
bad.
wait, you had a fair question.
What?
You're saying so as you're pregnant, there's probably certain things you shouldn't do.
Yeah.
Trent.
Yeah.
Juice is gonna edit in a clip during Mobile Monday.
Oh.
We recorded it today. Literally earlier today.
Yo.
She choked me down to 1 HP. She had me in a leg lock.
Yo, she was sitting
Trent,
on his shoulder.
I was sitting down like this. She jumped on my shoulders, got me in a leg lock and squeezed.
It was choking him out with her legs.
Did you ask her to stop?
Yes.
With her legs.
Well, here's my rebuttal to that. There are probably certain things you shouldn't say
Ooh.
when your wife is pregnant.
Sticks and stones.
They break
Not
the
even
bone?
sticks and stones. Let's just say an eye for an eye.
Oh.
Make the whole world blind.
I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'm saying stay on the same level. It was a verbal.
You cut me deep, Dion. You cut me deep.
Not physically.
So
cut me deep verbally.
Wait,
no,
wait,
that's
wait,
not my
you
strong
say-
suit. I'm
wait,
a
so
fighter.
Go to the next level.
Well, you're trying to say you need to act. You gotta act equal with people. You can't take it to the next level.
Exactly.
Fact. So when I do this, that's not a punch to the wrist.
that's
you gotta
touching
stop.
me.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah.
Good point.
Thank you,
Trent.
Jasmine.
That wasn't going.
You
No.
beat me. I do this. I'm not beating you, but you're beating me.
No, but here's the thing, though. I said stay on the same level.
That's the same.
verbal.
No.
Physical.
No, stop.
Physical.
No, I get it. I get
it too. See, it makes sense.
So you just skip a couple side levels because there's other things that fit in with physical abuse or physical dapping.
No, but here's the thing, though. I don't even go straight to the physical. I say stop, and you don't.
Ooh. Next question.
No, are you done with yours, though?
Yeah, pretty much. And then, being pregnant comes with this whole host of emotions and changes in your body and things you can't control. But it's at the end of the day, it's magical. It's going to be worth it. I'm going to get to hold my son at the end of it. And we've waited a long time. Dion and I have been together for 10 years. So we're hyped.
Did you want a son at first, Dion?
Yeah. Our goal is to have, older sons and then the daughters. And so, really, for every girl we're trying for a boy.
Yeah, we said 2 boys and a girl, and then we'd have them all close together. And then we said, girl.
Came out like, psych. It was like, your mind. And Lyric was like, ha. And then so we got it.
Yeah.
About time, Jasmine. Proud of you.
Do y'all do that? You want to get scientific? Don't blame me.
Nah.
It's you finally got it together.
Maverick fam, what's going on, y'all? So I was told by Juice that I had to hop on here and answer a few questions for y'all. We only have 2 or so this shouldn't be too long. FYI, Juice, I don't know if this is supposed to be an actual vlog clip, so I'm just kind of on here vlogging. I feel like this would probably be the easiest way. You chop it up and whatever you need to do to it. So one question here I have is, how did you get the name Jimbo? It's kind of surprising how much I get this question, actually. I don't know why, but people don't seem to understand Jimbo is an actual name. So my real name's James. Let me break it down for y'all, all right? My real name's James, right? If you take James and you look up a nickname, right, you get Jimmy, right? Jimmy's pretty common. People know who Jimmy, like Jimmy Fallon and all those kinds of guys, right? You take Jimmy, and even if you want to short it down more, it's kind of the more professional, right? That's Jim, okay? You take Jim, and then you can even get another nickname, which is adding a bow to Jim, a.k.a. Jimbo. For you sports fans, you guys have probably heard of Jimbo Fisher. He was the Florida State head coach there for a while. So that's kind of where I kind of came up with Jimbo, I guess. The reason I'm called Jimbo within the Maverick fam, the Maverick circle, is honestly because I was joining one of Dion's courses way back in the day. I think it was his first course, one of his first courses he's ever put out. And I was like, man, I don't really want to be called James. What's a good nickname that's still technically my name, but it's kind of like the juice to justice, right? So I just came up with Jimbo. So yeah, Jimbo is just a recap, just a nice little lesson here. Jimbo is the nickname of Jim, which is the short name for Jimmy, which is the nickname for James. There you go, y'all. And the second one, right? This kind of got me off guard. Because there's a few picks I would pick here. The question is, if you could be stuck on an island with one member of the Maverick fam, who would it be? All right. I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, right? I'm going to get a little bit of hate. But I might have to go with Trent, yo. Just because, when we're playing, video games together or we're just, chilling, the dude says the most random things ever, right? So, if I'm stuck on an island with nothing but him, I feel like he would at least try his best to make it interesting, you know? And plus, I think just from my body mass to his, if we're starving, I'm going to outlast him anyway. So if things get really, really bad, I'm probably just going to survive first, you know, just off of sheer body mass and body fat. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the wild card pick. I'm gonna have to say Trent on that, man, just because I feel like the dude would at least keep something interesting. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for the questions. Make sure you guys ask more. I'd love to do things like this. And yeah, guys, I'm out.
All right, for me, he says, how do you turn your purpose into a driving force in your life that allows you to work so hard?
God dang it, Luke.
On a spiritual level. On a spiritual level. Hold up, let me think about this. Hold up,
I
Luke.
mean, I should have brought my slice
Right?
up.
Let me go get a breadstick.
Could have been chilling.
Oh, jeez.
Trying to go back, gonna start hurting me.
Yeah, no, let me get back.
All right, here's what I would say. You said, how do you turn your purpose into a driving force in your life that allows you to work so hard? I would say perspective, okay? Because you even said on the spiritual level. So when you talk about your purpose, you're talking about the reason that you believe you were put on this earth. If that's the reason, that's the top priority, right? Think about it. If you believe you were created, we're talking spiritual, so you believe you were created. Let's say I created this bottle, okay? I determined the purpose, so you gotta have a relationship with me to understand the purpose. But then that's the main thing this thing needs to do. So you need to have that perspective. Could I probably use this to beat Trent? Yes, but that's not where it's gonna be. So it needs to focus on being the container and holding this liquid in it, right? And so I think when whatever you find your purpose to be, let's say it is in teaching, right? Because I spoke with you. That's the main thing. If you have a choice between, you said it being a driving force in your life, the perspective is, I'm put on this earth to teach. So if you get caught up watching IMAV streams, you got to realize, man, this is fun, this is dope, but why am I here? And so when you have that perspective, it's not necessarily hard. Just like when I have the perspective of loving my wife or my family, doing things that would contradict that aren't necessarily hard because you get the right perspective. And I think finding perspective is a lot harder these days than we give it credit because there's so many distractions. We were looking at Netflix the other day. Do you know how many movies and shows there are? Like, I wonder if it's even humanly possible to watch everything that's on Netflix and it's getting added to, right? We have so many sporting events. Like, just flip through how many things are on TV right now. Like, and how many things are on YouTube designed to potentially pull you away from your purpose. So I also think it's good to put into your routine things that always, almost like fasting, right? Things that kind of disconnect you from the world, whether it's meditating, for some people it might be exercising, but just getting away from stuff so you can think clearly and stay locked into your purpose.
Good question, good answer.
That wasn't that long. That wasn't that long, right? Okay.
Wasn't that bad.
All right. Juice, favorite go-to snack when editing?
Oh.
Do you know what we should do? We should take a camera in there and go show y'all what his desk looks like. What do you think it looks like now?
It's pretty decent right
It's
now.
Yeah.
beverage cup.
It's not as bad?
But what you should do is have like a time lapse from his editing process.
Right.
You might show Juice like asleep on his desk.
Right. Juice goes through a lot of different things. We be here late sometimes. Yeah. But you can go in there and there may be like 8 different fast food cups.
Yeah.
Sometimes there might be nuggets, Cheetos, not Cheetos, but like it's always random. There's always a snack up there, I would say.
Yeah,
so the fact that it's clean is crazy to me right now.
With that being said, I don't really have a go-to snack. It's just whatever I'm hungry for at the time. Most of the time it's McDonald's because it's right up the street.
Tier 1.
Yep. So I'd probably say my go-to snack would be anything from McDonald's.
Not those tiny cookies
while
you
I'm
eat?
editing. Oh yeah, or
you do eat little child cookies.
or like kid food, like finger food. That's easy to like grab. I can still keep a hand on the mouse or on the keyboard.
Munchies.
So yeah, munchy food.
Like nothing too like powdery because it'll get on.
Yeah, nothing too. Yeah, nah.
Okay.
I was gonna say sticky. I felt weird though.
Y'all destroy
Sticky
everything.
foods. Sticky foods, okay. Trent, would you ever move out of New Mexico?
Ooh.
Yes, I would. Yep. I don't know where I'll go yet, but yes.
You're open to it if there was like opportunity or reason.
Yeah,
Move
but
away from all of us.
That's kinda fucked
you see,
up, dog.
one day my goal is to, when I'm rich, I would like to move, but I would like to like pay you guys to kind of move with me so we could all go together and just get out of here.
A check to move?
Yeah.
Okay,
Fuck
sure.
that. Where do you want us to move to?
Nothing crazy populated like New York or California. But there's places in California that I think may not be populated, and if those places are not populated, then California might be nice.
Sounds like you want to live here.
So like not that populated. Yeah. You tricked my question.
Alright. For us, babe, what were, like, I'm kind of changing it, but like, what were some of our goals when we first got married? You'll probably remember better than me.
Goals when we first got married. Our goals, because we're both consistently growing and trying to evolve in life, they change a lot. But I'd say one that stayed consistent is basically just having a dope house and financial stability. We want to be able to wake up in the morning and be like, yo, let's go zip line in the forest in Costa Rica today.
Ain't trying to be broke.
You know, and do it like waking up in a really, really, really dope custom house. We've always wanted to reach people. I'd say both of us have always really had a heart for like the youth and stuff. Just being a positive influence and things like that.
Some of y'all fluffing that up, man. Some of y'all got me realizing I'm getting old. Don't worry.
That patience.
I used to love everyone from like the little like toddlers to like high school, and just as the years come, I'm moving this back number up and moving this other one forward. So it's like I got patience probably up to high school. I had to cut off middle schoolers recently. I gotta pray my way through middle schoolers sometimes.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate. But we have a lot of big things that we want to do outside of our internet stuff that really has to do with just reaching people and making a difference in the world. World domination. It's always been a goal.
Yeah. Can you think of one that's changed?
No. I think even as we've grown and stuff, we've always kind of remained the same people. Always wanted to like make an impact, but not be like, you know, famous or anything like that. So I feel like it's all pretty much been the same.
Word up. This is for Trent and Juice.
For Trent, who?
Trent and Juice.
Oh.
What's the most savage thing you've ever done?
Maybe the way I've talked to people at school sometimes.
Oh, like what? Like you cuss someone the fluff out?
Yeah.
Oh, what made you do that?
Well, it's because we usually have like a table. Well, back when I used to stay for lunch, then we had a table we sat down.
Okay.
And then some people would say some stuff that you don't agree with, or maybe they might roast you, and I just talk back.
You gotta clap back.
Yeah, it got real at that table. We've had people get knocked out at that table.
Whoa.
Some guy got knocked out
At that table.
like close to the table in the middle of the school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's the best roast someone's had on you that kind of had you shook like, ooh, I need to regroup?
I don't know. Can I tell you some stuff I've said? Are you just gonna blur it out?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just said this. Ready?
All right, what'd you say? No, go ahead and say it. I can't hear you.
Nah. I said.
Oh,
You can hear that?
He said, "Get the F."
No.
No.
Shut. Wait, I can't. Just say it in my ear.
You ever see the whole thing?
Yeah. Whoa, Trey, you really said that?
Yeah.
Whoa. Trey, you really.
But if someone, I've also said this before, like if I was talking to someone and they would tell me like to like shut up, I'd be like this. You said that? Yo! I don't do that no no more.
Trent, he
I don't-
reformed.
Yeah.
He reformed.
I've never heard. You know what?
I didn't think Trent had that in him. Like, that stuff I used to say, but it was like, I wasn't Trent.
It's because
You know how you can tell though is watching them fight. Is it mowers that they fight in?
Yeah.
Because Trent is trying so hard to remember where he's at.
Oh, yeah.
That it's like the things that come out just don't make sense because he's trying to hold it in. You can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell.
But I changed. At the time, I was.
So what do they say back when you say that?
I think everyone just goes quiet.
Dang, Trent, you be punking people? Okay.
But look, listen.
See the young buck.
He's never showed up with any black eyes. And
But
this is crazy.
yeah, now I don't want to have to hurt somebody. So I'm reformed now.
Got you.
I'm reformed.
Whoa.
Times have changed.
Okay.
You want me to say another one just for amusement?
Is it real?
Nah. I can put some words together.
Nah, we're
Put some words together.
Okay.
I don't know where it comes from.
All right, babe. This one was for me.
Wait,
and
I
you
didn't
again.
get the answer.
Oh, my bad. I skipped you. I apologize. Go ahead.
The most, probably, I've smacked somebody with the egg close range.
Dang.
Multiple people.
Did it crack or did it not
like
crack?
a prank?
Yeah.
Did it crack?
Yeah, like walking up to them and boom.
In their face?
Yeah, like smacking.
He talked
people.
about that in his closet confession.
Yeah, that's probably the most savage thing I've done.
Did it hurt?
Not me.
Oh.
See, the older I get, like, I would want to beat my younger self up. And have you got to that point yet? Where you look at your younger self?
No.
No.
You
I mean, I don't like my younger self, but I wouldn't beat him up.
You wouldn't?
Mm-mm.
He thinks he's dope, Juice. Why would you smack someone in the face with the egg?
That's just what was.
That's disrespect, Juice. What if you were just walking, minding your business? It's Christmas. You got your family with you. It's Christmas. I'm happy. And then it's like, bow. Like innocent people?
Yeah.
Wait, was it like at
Random
school?
strangers.
Yeah.
At school?
Now I know, and I was fluffed up as I knew it was people that couldn't have gave you these paws. Like you ain't walk up to someone that had the cauliflower ear like they.
We didn't walk up to no like old people. We didn't hit no young kids. We looked for people that looked like us.
Your age, so like little Timothy, that you knew when you bowed, Timothy was like, "Aw man," like he wasn't gonna square up with
Nah,
you.
yeah. We had one person chase us, but
Wait, how many people did you go with?
it was like 4 of
So you would have
Hell
jumped
no.
them. You would have.
minivan.
Oh man.
Wait, would you smack him and then get back in the van? Or?
Yeah, we would smack him. We would run to the van and just slide the door shut and be out.
I remember in high school we used to do that too. Like there was this street. You remember? It's like when you come out of Willow, right? There was that one of the first roads. It was like a long, windy, like dirt one. You know what I mean? Like dudes used to always walk up there with their girlfriend, and we would hop out of like Cliff's truck and always mess with that dude. Like no, if he didn't look like he was about to serve them hands like, on a high level, because you know, there's always tiers to it. We were confident up to a certain point. We would always find ways to embarrass him. Whether we just park it and just roast him, he's sitting there looking awkward with his girl, like, and that makes me mad.
You did what had to be done.
We were
man.
bullies. Like, that's fluffed up. Why you do that?
You did what had to be done.
Had to be done. I'm old, Jasmine. God dang, I never would have thought. Okay. All right, for me and you, how would you compare Trent and Juice as brothers?
Oh, damn, you.
Oh.
So they're both little brothers. What does Trent do that's annoying? What does Juice do that's annoying? Because no one likes little brothers, but you love them. So to add context, Trent is my blood brother. Wifey, or Juice is Wifey's blood brother. And then so we have, what's the word?
They're brother-in-law.
In-laws.
We're married.
In-laws, yep, in-laws. I would say they're both dumb. That's the biggest.
Are you really?
Dang.
Yeah, they're both dumb.
Dang.
Like it was weird though because they're both smart. But they do things, both of them, where the only thing I can think of is that's dumb.
Do you remember the last thing I did that you called was dumb? That you think was dumb?
Ooh.
Oh, you said, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What?
You're saying set up for NFL Street and everything. I was like, I have to go find the chords. After 30 minutes, you said, what are we looking like? I said, I found the chords just now. Remember that?
I don't, but that's dumb. You know what I mean? Like they just do a bunch of dumb stuff. But what's dope though is they listen though. That's what I really appreciate about them. They're both respectful and they both listen. But it's weird, like they'll listen and be like, I can tell like they got good hearts. Like they want to do it, they want to be better, or they want to help me. But they just go do something dumb. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's probably the biggest frustration. But because they listen, okay, so here's what we talked about. I asked you to stop, and you're still touching me.
No, you remember?
You're still touching, like, that's dumb.
No, you remember?
Like, but think about
you
that.
You said you couldn't
like,
find
that's
the
dumb.
with the wheel, and you went out there. Now you
This
find
is
the
true. Yeah. It's like I asked Juice to go find something the other day. He was gone for he was gone for like a minute.
He said, "You're not gonna find it. You're not gonna find it."
He was like, I couldn't find it. I said, Juice, did you really look everywhere?
Why you like you were helping me?
He said, nah, I didn't look everywhere. I said, Juice, please, can you do me a favor and just go look everywhere? He's gone for like 3 minutes. He's like, yo, I looked everywhere. I said, Juice, like, am I gonna go find it, man? Like, please tell me you looked. You ain't gonna find it, D. All right, bet. Look, first place, boom, wasn't there. Second place, no, it was in the third place. Juice, I found it. And like, that happens a lot.
But then you needed the other piece to it. You said, "Geez, have you looked for it yet?" He said, "No."
Yeah. But I will say that even though they do dumb stuff, they are pretty good at listening. So I'm excited to see where they're gonna be if they keep listening. Cause I'm older than them, and I'm making a lot of mistakes. It's like speedrunners, how the ninja in front of you hits the block, and like I'm clearing the way for them. So as I make mistakes, I just tell them don't do it. And I think they haven't made any of my too big of mistakes. Juice gonna fluff around, get married, and not be a millionaire though. So, cause he don't like to listen to me. But that's about it. Well, what you got? I know I summarized it so eloquently though. By telling they're dumb.
Job. Something that I would say though is I think I've learned more about my expectations for people's ages. Like working with them and, you know, having Juice out here and living with us and things like that. Like, there's just so much, and just really how old Dion and I have always been. Like, of course we had our growing to do and like made our mistakes and things like that. But it's like a whole nother thing when you're like mentoring and guiding and helping shape someone. I guess, like hubby, I wouldn't say it like that, but you know, it can be kind of slow sometimes.
Wait,
just want to help.
Dang, do y'all know what she just did?
And be there.
She just took the scenic route to tell y'all were dumb.
No, they're not dumb.
You were like, you know, the age thing, and you know, I'm
like,
realizing we're older,
and
the mentor and grow, like, and then she brought it right back around.
No, but it's like, no, but it's cool because we can, like he said, like help them make new mistakes.
They both got the how we dumb.
I didn't say y'all were dumb.
How we dumb.
Y'all are young. True. That was my point. They're just young, but they're both really sweet. I'll say.
Wait, who's sweeter?
And it makes me happy.
Who's
sweeter?
Whoa.
Who's more sweet?
Mm-hmm.
Probably you.
Oh, Juice! You're getting left in the dust. Thank you, guys.
I mean,
But you gotta think, Juice got more.
Yeah, we're blood. I've cussed that Jasmine before.
He cussed.
These are facts.
That's
but
So who's sweeter to you, Dion?
right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. The Juice is probably more respectful and nicer to me.
What, than me?
Like, I really be mad at you.
What do I do?
Like, why is your finger even like you great? Like, why you think I'm playing?
I don't think you're playing.
Yo, when you edit the 400 video, I was hitting him hard. He kicked me in my face.
Trent.
You know how he freaks out? He straight heel kicked me. Yeah, I blacked out for a second. Like, I'm getting mad thinking about it again. Like, I'm about to hurt you.
Ooh.
Like, I had a headache.
It got bad. Both arms couldn't move. It was bad.
Dang, that's gonna be funny to edit.
Yeah.
Ooh, Trent.
Okay, cool. That was fun. We got to roast them. I will say this: they're very good, like younger brothers, because that's just how I feel. I feel like younger brothers are younger brothers. There's like this new age, like, oh, treat them equal and be nice to your. No, like
we're slaves. You're the apprentice.
Yes, like there's certain things that are right next to me, and I could do. I'd be like, Juice, can you go do that? Juice, close the door. I can close the door. My legs work, right? Like, there's certain things. Jazz is telling me, like, I need to go do something. Like, halfway through it, I'm already looking at Juice. Like, Juice, go do it. But then it's the same thing. Like, when the big things pop up, it's because Juice gonna come to me or he gonna come to Jazz. So that's why I don't worry about making their lives miserable in the moment. Mm-hmm. When they really fluff up, they call us. So it's like, yeah.
Oh, Dion. Well, hold on. With that being said, do I call you? You're like the bit. Do I call you about everything? You remember I said, do you think it's bad if I order wings right now?
Yes.
You called him to order wings?
He calls me for everything. Literally every purchase. Like he'll be about to buy a fruit snack, and he'll be like, Dion.
Which fruit snack should I get?
He'll be like, Dion, hold on. He always got to pull his app up. Dion, look. And then he shows me before it loads. His app. He got a credit union, so they just slow and they take forever to load. So I'm sitting there 10 minutes waiting for this bank to load because I'm wondering, like, is he down to the wire? He'll have a comma in his account. He like, can you get this fruit snack? I'm like, get out of here. That's what you make me mad.
Can I get this fruit snack?
He's trying to show you what he got in the bank.
Right, trying to stunt.
Nah.
Can I get this fruit snack? Yeah.
Dang, I done lost the questions.
I mean, FaceTime them and say, hey, okay, wings.
Can I eat wings?
I guess this is a good one for all of us. How often do you get recognized in public?
I get recognized a lot at basketball gyms, mostly like little young teens will be there, especially at like the community centers. So yeah, I get noticed a lot.
I would say it feels like a lot when I'm actually going places, like if I'm traveling a lot or I'm out about in the streets here a lot, but it doesn't feel like I don't do nothing. I was telling Jasmine the other day, like, I don't got a life. Like, my family and y'all, which I consider family, or life. Like, I'm either here, at church, or at home. Is there any rotation? Like, I feel like there might be pit stops for food in between, but I'm on like that same track. Like the office, home, church.
You could look at that app and see.
Yeah,
Like,
it probably, because you have like a little location app that tells you where you've been. It'll show your drive. I'm probably going one big like triangle.
It's
Like,
probably all bold.
yeah, like just worn out.
Oh man.
But so it's kind of, but not really a lot.
I agree. You just add dance into my rotation, and
You've been spotted at dance a couple times.
I have. There's kids like that are on teams that are like my own little children now that watch the channel first and like think the kids are just celebrities. And I've had some adults recognize me.
Have you ever, you know what's weird? Like, have you ever not been noticed somewhere, but then like after you already know someone, they find out who you are, and then it's like, it gets weird?
Maybe not like the person, but maybe like a family member. Like somebody finds out that like their family member knows who we are, and they're like, oh my gosh, my little cousin's in town, or oh my gosh, so-and-so watches you. And then that's kind of weird, because then it's like, then they want to like tell you everything that they say and how like they freak out and stuff, and we're just people. We appreciate the love, but I'm like, it's still an adjustment.
Right. What about you, Trent?
Sometimes when I'm by myself, but I don't go a plethora of places. Right. So.
All right, Juice, this is for you. Do you still twirl butt naked in the shower? Or is it in the bathtub? Or is that in the past?
You really twirled butt?
I never twirled.
Whoa, that's a lie.
Wait, you saw him do that?
He told the story.
When did you see him twirl butt
I
naked?
fell. I didn't twirl.
You
You're
fell
butt
in a twirl
naked?
motion. That's still a twirl.
Why were you butt naked, G?
I was taking a shower, Trent. I didn't twirl butt naked.
Wait, so you just hit the ground?
No.
Like with your cheeks just
No.
made
No, I was about to get in the shower. I put my foot in and I lost my balance.
So
when
your
I put
cheeks
my
hit the
foot in,
ground.
and I tried to like put my hand on the wall to like stop myself, but the wall was wet, so my hand slipped and I just fell. And
So
like,
wait, so
whoa,
your cheeks hit the ground.
yeah, I fell. I fell hard. I had like a big gash in my foot.
That was bad.
You remember that? Remember when I came upstairs and I was like, yo, I got this cut in my foot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was that time. That's where the 12 butt naked comes from. Yeah.
Here's a good one for you, Trent. The whole Mad fan base said mostly Trent. I'm the same age as you, and I feel most of the people that watch the channel are the same age as you. Envy you. Do you know how blessed you are with your fam/surroundings?
Oh yeah, thank you guys. Thank everybody and you guys. I am blessed. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Don't pass. See?
No,
But see, here's the thing though. Like, I'm nice.
No,
But you keep touching me. So
but I didn't touch you just now.
Trent, you patted the back of my head.
No, I
don't
didn't.
like that.
I didn't do that.
And then you just lie about it.
No, I'm not lying. I really
Honest to
didn't
God.
do that. What?
Whoa.
I didn't do what? What?
Where do you see the Maverick fam in 5 years?
jangalanging in Jamaica.
What do you mean? Like everybody here?
Just, you can take that wherever you want.
I see. Really, in Empire, I feel like we'll have things kind of set into position, and Dion and I will have moved on to expanding in some other areas. But yeah, definitely have achieved those world domination goals within the next 5 years. Well, before then, but cruising in it in 5 years, we'll say that.
This is a great last question. What happened to, they called him Lonzo, but what happened to Lorenzo? Hold up. I just texted him to see if he was busy. Oh, he ain't texting me back.
He do that sometimes.
That's how it be?
Yeah, it be like that.
That's how it be. Nah, but things are cool, man. Things are cool with Zoe. Let me see. Let me leak some of our combos. Let's see. Actually, he texted me during the, so we're recording this during the Eagles game as they're playing the Saints.
And winning.
It's still 7-0 halfway through the first. Get it? But during the last game against the Bears, he was texting me during the end. He was like, uh-oh, sending the little eyes. He's like, how pumped were you? And we talked about that. We talk a lot. We keep in touch. Zoe simply just moved on. We'll say like that. Like it's like there was no bad blood. He didn't get fired.
I thought we said all that last time.
We said it. I think we touched on it last time, and we mentioned it first in our office vlog video at maverick.tv.
Mm-hmm.
People just keep asking, and so we'll keep saying it for a little bit till people get it, and then we'll just have to link you to it. But yeah, that's it. No bad blood. We're all still friends, still fam. Still go to the same church.
He still goes to the doctor. Is everything's good?
See him all the time. Simple as that, though. Simple as that. All right. I think that was good. That was a good round.
So final statements?
That was good.
Final statements of the Q&A?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You start us off.
Listen, I'm intelligent. And I say that because
you're cocky.
I'm not... Wait. Okay, hold on. Jesus. I'm not cocky. I'll take back what I said about being intelligent. But listen, I want you to start asking me some of the tough questions. I want you to...
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I want to be that smart.
Stop.
That's how smart I want to be.
Okay.
So I need you guys in the comments to give me some tough questions, and I'll break it down, and I'll make it easy. Any finishing touches for you guys?
Nope.
Good, man.
I'm pregnant.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
Whoa, Jasmine, are you serious?
Right? That's how people be in the comments, so I feel the need to say it every video.
Did you hear what I thought DJ meant?
What?
Dion and Jasmine.
No, I thought it meant Deshaun Jackson. I didn't know it meant... I really didn't know.
They're gonna name him after Deshaun Jackson.
I was confused. You remember that? She said... Do you remember I said that, Jasmine?
I do.
Alright, anyway.
Yeah.
We do really like the name Deshaun, though.
That's what I knew that.
Yeah.
Cause did you have a board with names on it?
I did.
See, and Deshaun was on the
Deshaun
name.
was
Huh?
on
it.
That's why I thought Deshaun, and then I just thought Jackson.
It would have been Jay.
Oh yeah.
Sean Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Word up. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it, man. We appreciate y'all sending these questions. Feel free to leave questions for us and the entire Maverick fam. So even Wes, Jimbo, Mel, all the people you saw edited in, Bianca, and like leave it in one comment. So here's your question for me, your question for Trent, because that makes it so much easier for us. You may get your question used in the next video. All right, so we love y'all. Y'all are awesome. Till next time, God first, God bless.